Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new tutorial on the Scratch Lego Ev3 robot. So this Ev3 robot is Lego Mindstorms and its name is Tracker, and today we're going to program it to do various kinds of things, like knocking objects over and moving. So first of all, we're going to get Scratch, immediately get started when green flag clicked, and we're going to get this block, and this will turn a motor one direction for a certain amount of time. So this robot, B and C, are going to be the motors that we are going to turn. And this is just basically the port. Make sure you get A, B, C, or D, what you want. So we want both of these to activate at the same time. So we're going to broadcast a message, and then with that message, we're gonna put motor B turned that way and motor C turned that way, and watch the screen to see what happens. It moves forward slightly, okay? So we can do the same but move it backwards. So moving it backwards, there's another block for that, and what we are gonna do is we're gonna go into Lego Ev3, get this block, motor B turned that way, and motor C turned that way, and then let's see if this can move backwards. Looks well to me. So what we're gonna do now is I want it to move backwards and then forwards. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our forward, and then once it moves forward, it will move backwards, and this is all at the same time. Because once they both receive the message, both scripts are going to run at the same time. So let's go. Yep, it works. Looks like it's dancing. So we want a bit of delay. So I'm going to do a wait block in between, and we're going to see. Yep, so it moves forwards, waits, and moves backwards. So that is if you want it to move a certain place. Okay, we might want to control this using the keyboard. So we could do when down arrow and when up arrow is move forward, down arrow is move backwards. So message 1 can be the up arrow, and I'm going to make a new message, and I'm going to call it message 2, which I've already made. So when message 1, it's going to move like that. And then when it's message 2, it's going to move backwards. So message 1 will be forward, message 2 will be backwards. And we can control this using the arrow keys, which I am going to do right now and test. I can press it as many times as I like. So that is the robot moving when I control it, and I did control it that time because with the keyboard you can see that because it moved a certain number of times in a row because I did not touch the green flag. So that is very, very, very good. It's impressive. But what if you don't want it to move? What if you just want it like to break stuff with this hammer that's attached onto it with the media motor? So what we are going to do is very similar, but we are going to use when green flag clicked, and we're going to use motor A, because motor A is the hammer, and I calculated that 0.4 seconds will get it from that angle to automatically hit the table that it's sitting on. So we got both blocks. So let's see, it's hitting the floor. So that will work. So the next experiment is going to be a fun one. It's going to see what this robot is capable of destroying using the hammer. So we got, first of all, we have got 3 things, each weighing different weights. We got 100-gram water bottle, and then we got a 200-gram container with pens in it, and then finally we have got a 500 grams Lego structure prison. So what we're gonna do is see if the robot can knock over these things or destroy them. So with this command, I think in this experiment 0.2 seconds will work better. And we are going to see if it can knock these structures over. So with this variable, I'm going to call it score, and with the score, I'm going to display the score on the screen so we can see how many objects it has knocked over. So we can change score by 1 every time it hits something. So first, let's get going. So first, we're gonna use a water bottle, 100 grams. We're gonna test where it's gonna hit it. It's gonna hit it there, perfect, and knocks it down with ease, bullseye. Okay, so that is your 100-gram water bottle knocked over. But what if we want it a bit heavier and we want 200 grams? This container is exactly 200 grams. So this container is too short, so I'm going to do a stand for it, and we're going to see if it can hit it. Okay, that is very good. Let's see. We can maybe move it a bit. Yep, knocked it over with ease. 200 grams. Mastered. So we're going to change the score by 2 because it's got 2 points. But what if we want something way heavier? Well, I've prepared that. A Lego custom police station weighs half a kilogram. That's 500 grams. Can it knock this thing over? Okay, let's see. In 3, 2, 1. No problem. Now if you want to set the power higher, you just use this command, motor A set power 100% to knock down heavy objects. But we didn't even need that. We have just knocked down a 500-gram Lego police station. That is amazing. And this robot can do a lot of things with the stuff we learned today. We've learned that motors can turn a certain direction for a certain number of seconds, and it can move using both motors by using messages. We can also control it using the keyboard by using commands when down arrow, when up arrow, and with more messages. And we have saw how powerful the EV3 robot can be at destroying stuff. So thank you for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, leave a like on the episode. Subscribe if you want to see more things like this. And I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye for now.